Hello and welcome from Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. We are here for the second T20 International. It's the Bank Alfala presents Jazz T20 series between Pakistan and New Zealand. Well, the rain gods have been rather kind to us. No signs of rain today. Earlier on, we had a rained out game, the first T20 International, but this second T20 definitely promises to be a good one. A chance for Pakistan to once again try out their experimentations before the World Cup. And New Zealand, a few new faces for them. We've also got one new face in our studio today on the pitch side. We've got Chris Harris all the way from New Zealand alongside the legend Waqar Younis. Chris, we thought that we're not going to get the cricket on unless you joined us here in Pakistan. So a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you. It's so good to be back here in Pakistan. The weather is magnificent. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for having a rained out game so I could actually get here for the start of the series. Great to be back in Pakistan. Can't wait for the game tonight to start.
Well, definitely I can tell you that the fans are eagerly wanting some cricket. You know, they turned up in decent numbers the other day as well, Waqar bhai. But today we'll get to see the men in green in action. We've seen the opening combination in that previous game. Do you think they'll obviously be sticking with the same side?
Look, I'm really proud of the crowd here in Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium, because although it was rain most of the time when we were here for a good 7 hours, and the crowd stuck by and they love their cricket here, and they're back. I mean, half the stadium is already sort of full, and hopefully by the game starts, it'll be full again. And talking of the team, I don't think Pakistan will make any changes. I don't think both teams need to make any, unless they have any injury or illness or any of that. Otherwise, I think they're both going to stick to the same sides.
Yeah, this looks like a great squad overall, and they have an opportunity, like I said, to be trying out different things. Lots of new names. There were 3 debutants in that first T20 as well. New Zealand. Let's have a look at the New Zealand side then. Lots of new faces, some old ones as well. There have been 5 T20 players that came last year to play against Pakistan. But, it's a great opportunity for them to sort of showcase what they've got.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us to see the emerging talent. Obviously, there's so many of our top players unavailable for numerous reasons. A lot of them are just overworked, like Tim Southee, but obviously a lot playing in the IPL in India. But it gives us a wonderful opportunity to see our emerging talent from New Zealand. I don't think there'll be any changes from the first game, but I do know there's one. Josh Clarkson's not feeling very well, so I'm pretty sure Cole McConkey will come in and replace him.
All right, it's time to hear from the experts on what they feel about the expert predictions today. Okay, Waqar bhai, quick thoughts. We've got a bit of time left. Shaheen Afridi, is he back?
Well, I can't really put finger on that he's back, but the delivery he bowled the other night was just beautiful. So I feel that he'll be there. He's there and about if he's not there.
All right, that was then the expert predictions for you. We'll be talking about Shaheen Afridi in a lot of detail as well. Well, that's what we're looking at when we talk about Shaheen Afridi, that in-swing delivery that we will be talking about more in detail with our experts. Waqar Younis and Chris Harris is here all the way from New Zealand. Time to take a short break. We've got toss and pitch on the other side. Well, we're back on pitch side. We've got the second T20 International and we're only moments away from the toss. The first T20 was rained out, but we saw that Michael Bracewell decided to win the toss in that previous T20 and he elected to bat first. Generally, we've seen that Rawalpindi is a chasing ground, but we saw different conditions in the PSL, which is why a lot of the teams were opting to bat first as well. What happens today? We'll find out. Let's move over to Bazil Khan. He's ready with the 2 captains for the toss and the pitch report.
For the toss, it is the second T20I, the first obviously washed out, and we've got the 2 captains, Babar Azam, Michael Bracewell, match referee Andy Pycroft, just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Babar, I think you have the coin. Give it a spin.
Tails.
Tails is the call.
The head.
It's the head. Barbara, I believe you're bowling.
Yes, we have a bowling first.
Why? Do you think there's something in the pitch or? It's a very
No,
good pitch?
to be honest, pitch look like it's very dry. So yeah, as we know, in the Pindi is changing very good, and I think a due factor over here. So yeah, that's why we are bowling first.
I don't think you'll have any changes because you just played 2 balls.
Yes, we have no changes.
Is it now obviously coming to cricket? It's been quite frustrating with no cricket and a lot going on in the background.
Yes, first match is not happening. So yeah, a little bit frustrated, but we have a discussion and we have ready for this match and looking forward to the match.
Thank you very much and good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Michael, bit of a deja vu, dress rehearsal again, hopefully get a whole game. But you've got what you wanted last time around. Did you want to bat again?
Yeah, we would have had a bowl first today, just with a dry outfield and maybe a little bit of dew later. But yeah, we're pretty happy to have a bat first and use the conditions first up.
Yesterday must have reminded you of back home, so much rain. But you getting onto the ground, you getting to be captain and all that. How is the team sort of gelled together in this second game?
Yeah, we thought we were leaving the New Zealand winter behind, but came here and used to the familiar conditions of a little bit of rain. So we're used to that, and then obviously turning up here today with a beautiful day, we're ready and fizzing to go as a team.
I guess you're not made any changes because you didn't have a game.
We have one change, just through sickness. Josh Clarkson unfortunately couldn't make it to the ground today, so Cole McConchie's come into his place.
Cool. Good luck for the game and go well.
Thanks so much.
So the news out here is that Pakistan have won the toss and are bowling first. This now is the same pitch that we played on, well, we had 2 balls on. It looks a beautiful pitch. You just walk down and you look and say batting. But one thing for sure, yesterday it was under covers all day. It rained quite a bit. So the new ball, I guess the new ball might just grip and swing. Even for the spinners, the first few overs is very important for the bowling sides. That's where you set the tone. Otherwise, Rawalpindi, known for its stroke play, I don't think that they'll play any different. This will be very good for stroke play and boundary hitting.
Yeah, Pakistan winning the toss and they have decided to bowl first, which is what we spoke about. That Pindi is a ground that teams love to chase on. And just looking at that pitch report, it doesn't look any different from what we've seen before, Bakar.
I don't think ground staff had any time to sort of get onto the field because it was raining yesterday and day before. So whatever we got the other day, is going to get the same. And with a little bit of moisture around with the rain and all, I have a feeling that the ball is going to swing once again. So Shaheen will be effective again, I feel.
Yeah, what's going to be the biggest challenge for New Zealand then, having that pace attack right up in front of them?
Well, that's not good news hearing from Waka that it's going to swing, because that's the issue that New Zealand will have up front. Obviously, Shaheen, that ability to swing back into the right-handers. We know Tim Seifert's an aggressive player, but Tim Robinson you haven't seen a lot of. You've seen 2 balls. Very aggressive player, likes to say leg side of the ball and to be able to free his hands. He's a little bit like Finn Allen, so he's super aggressive. I just hope he gets in. He's young, he's 21, he doesn't have any fear. He's gonna take the Pakistanis on. I just hope he gets a start.
All right, that's what we're hoping for as well from both the teams. Get some cricket in, more importantly. We're going to take a short break. In case you guys missed out, Pakistan have won the toss and they have decided to field first. We'll have a closer look at the teams on the other side. Back on pitch side where New Zealand is playing against Pakistan. Pakistan have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. One forced change for them, Chris.
I quite like the fact that they've been put in again, so it gives the top order a chance to get straight back out there and not think too much about it. What we all know about Tim Seifert, the new man, obviously Tim Robinson, talked a little bit about him. Hope he gets going because he's a phenomenal talent, hits the ball very hard. Foxcroft is one that we haven't seen a lot of, quite a hard-hitting middle-order batsman. Normally, he plays for Otago down in the South Island, normally bats in the middle order, but they've given him a chance up the top. We've obviously seen Mark Chapman before be very successful at this ground. got 100 to draw the series a couple of years ago off 60-odd balls, so he's been phenomenal. And then obviously the middle order, you've got Neesham, Bracewell, Cole McConkey comes in to replace Clarkson, and then the bowlers. So looking forward to seeing them all out there.
All right, I'm sure everybody is looking forward to seeing all these boys in action. The Pakistan team is going unchanged, pretty much unchanged. Obviously, no changes. We didn't have the first T20 international. Will be interesting to see Babar Azam and Saim Ayub. But there's another guy who has been making news. We saw that in the PSL as well. Usman Khan, he was quite destructive at the top for Multan Sultans, and he's been given an opportunity to play for Pakistan. Time to hear what he has to say.
सर मैं फरुखाबाद में पैदा हुआ, शेखपुरा से क्रिकेट खेलता था, लेकिन बड़े लेवल पे खेलने की अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलती थी, जिसकी वजह से हमारा गांव छोटा था फरुखाबाद। तो मुझे ऐसे ही लगता था जैसे शेखपुरा में भी बड़ी लेवल पे खेलने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा, मतलब डिस्ट्रिक्ट वगैरह, कायदम ट्रॉफी वगैरह। तो मेरे भाई केपीटी से खेलते थे, वो कराची में रहते थे, तो उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि आप कराची आ जाओ। काफ़ी टाइम कराची में क्रिकेट खेला, अल्लाह का शुक्र है। उसके बाद कोरोना वायरस आ गया, जिसकी वजह से मुझे यूएई शिफ्ट होना पड़ा। मुझे फैमिली को सपोर्ट करना था, जिसकी वजह से मैं जॉब भी साथ करता था और साथ क्रिकेट भी खेलता था। दुबई में जब मैं फ़र्स्ट टाइम गया, विज़िट पे गया था, तो अजमान गैस में मुझे जॉब मिली, तो उसमें मैं सिक्योरिटी गार्ड था। तो साथ उनकी क्रिकेट की टीम भी थी, जिसमें मुझे ये लगता था कि शायद मैं अपनी फैमिली को भी लुक आफ्टर कर सकूँगा जॉब के साथ, और मैं साथ क्रिकेट भी खेल सकूँगा। मैं 2021 में T10 खेला था, तो उधर एंडी फ्लावर कोच था अगेंस्ट टीम का। तो उस T10 में मैं प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट बना था। तो एंडी फ्लावर ने मुझे बोला था कि हम मुल्तान सुल्तान से आपको एज ए लोकल प्लेयर पिक करेंगे। तो मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस था कि मैं अगर लोकल प्लेयर जाऊंगा तो अगर मुझे खेलने का मौका मिलता है तो मैं परफॉर्म करूं। तो पहले 8-9 मैचेस मुझे चांस नहीं मिला खेलने के लिए। तो एक मैच में जब चांस मिला, तो जब मैं ग्राउंड में गया, तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है मैंने फास्टेस्ट 100 किया, तो मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर था। तो फिर मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि शायद मैं अब PSL खेल सकता हूं, लेकिन प्रेशर तो बहुत होता है, लेकिन जब आप रन करते हो तो आपका प्रेशर रिलीज़ हो जाता है। मैं अपनी मुल्तान सुल्तान के कप्तान हैं रिजवान भाई, मैं उनको काफ़ी टाइम उनके साथ खेला हूँ, 2-3 सीज़न। तो वो मुझे बहुत मेंटली स्ट्रॉन्ग लगते हैं, और जब भी उनके साथ बैटिंग करता हूँ वो मुझे हर चीज़ समझाते रहते हैं। मेरे रिजवान भाई हैं। मेरे मन में यही है कि जैसी मैं लास्ट टाइम क्रिकेट खेलता आया हूँ, या जितनी मैंने अपनी क्रिकेट खेली है उसी हिसाब से खेलूँ। मैं अपने फ्लो को जो बनाता हूँ वो चेंज नहीं करूँ। मैं प्रेशर अपने माइंड में नहीं लेता। बिग कंपटीशन है, बिग इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट है, इसमें मुझे कैसे परफॉर्म करना है, तो उसके लिए मैं इंशाल्लाह प्रिपेयर हूँ। और जितने भी मेरे कोचेज़ हैं उनसे मैं पूछता हूँ, उनसे मैं सीखता हूँ। तो जो मेरा नेचुरल गेम है मैं वो ही करूँगा।
Well, he's been quite a revelation then for the Pakistan cricket side. Now playing for Pakistan, Vakar. Just thoughts on him. What a story. Starting off as a security guard in Dubai, now playing for Pakistan. Huge moment for him.
Yeah, massive. I mean, he took a big punt of playing for Pakistan. I mean, he had, what, couple of years left to qualify for UAE, but it's a brave decision, and I don't like that decision, to be very honest, because he, you know, when you're playing for your country, your own country where you're born, and that's a different feeling altogether. So, you know, good luck to him. He's a very fine player. I mean, he played in different leagues also, and don't forget in the PSL just recently, he's got so many runs, and his interviews, the way he spoke, he said, you know, he's going to carry on playing the way he plays. His national game is attacking game, which I think will help Pakistan not only this series, going forward also.
Anyone you're looking forward to watching from this New Zealand side, considering we have quite a few names?
Yeah, I think for me, the tough ask is going to be on the batting. I think our bowling's going to be fine. So it's all that top order. It's Tim Robinson, it's Foxcroft. Love to see Chapman get going. But basically the top order, Robinson and Foxcroft, are two that I'm really interested in looking at tonight.
And they'll have to face a certain Shaheen Shah Afridi as well, who was bowling so well in that last T20 international. Well, he just about started and then it started raining. Not to be today. Today the weather has been really good so far. It's been a very, very pleasant evening here in Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. The crowd is also building up nicely. That's the one thing that we absolutely love about Rawalpindi. No matter whether it's a bilateral series or the PSL, the people of Rawalpindi love cricket and they come out to support their respective players. So we're going to take a short break, and when we do come back, we'll be starting off with the New Zealand batting first. So don't go anywhere.